Hello everyone, my name is Bruno Hernandez and I'm here to talk to you about Inside Books projects. I've been an occasional volunteer with the program, and what drew me to this program in particular is that it deals with inmates who lack the basic fundamental needs for an education. So Inside Books project is a program that sends books to certain inmates who request them. So we get letters from inmates asking for all types of books and whatnot, and we try to match up what they ask for with the library that we have. We also try to send them resource materials. So, like for example, inside the resource material packet, you get inmates can find like how to find jobs after incarceration, or how to access certain free programs to help them and their families bounce back from their lives of hardships. What drew me to this program in particular is that I've had family members or family friends who have gone through the prison system, and I thought this would be a good way to give back to those who are going through similar situations. Inside Books project is a Austin-based program. It's free, it's free of charge. It's all volunteer work. No one has to pay a single dime. The only thing we ask of volunteers is that they come and give their time and patience to read the letters and try to match up the needs of the prisoners. The core volunteers at our program are the ones who help host the info sessions for other volunteers to come in and try to send out the letters. The core volunteers also solicit donations and try to basically promote our cause. Currently in the U.S., as you can see in the stat sheet, 40% of people who are incarcerated wind up back in jail. This is due in part because funding has been cut back in many prisons across the nation, about 12% I believe. Inmates wind up back in jail because they often don't know how society works, or they're just not. The reason why they wind up in jail was because they made mistakes that have led to their status. So at Inside Books project, we want to promote literacy, we want to promote self-improvement, we want to promote a better life. It's been found in a study done by the University of Toronto that those who read books are oftentimes better. They emphasize with people, and they're able to understand people better, and they're able to see through their perspective. We believe that through literacy and reading, we don't give them the answer necessarily, but we give them the first step to becoming better citizens in the society. The advantages of giving these inmates books is that you get to see self-expression, reading, learning, and oftentimes we're the only path for them to become better. In Texas, we're the only organization that does this, we're the only organization that does this. A study done by the Bureau of Justice indicated that 26% of state prison inmates have completed a GED, and 60% of people who are in jail have barely completed a high school education. So as you can see, this demographic of prisoners, they're very they're very at risk. We have to provide our resources, and we have to provide what we can for these people. Oftentimes the perception is that these people have already had their chance at society. They don't deserve to have rehabilitation programs. They don't deserve to have access to college education. That's a perception that's actually quite popular among Americans. But here we want to encourage them that they're still members of our society, and they still have a chance to prosper in our society. Now, to close out, my vision is that people take the chance and sit down and have an empathetic approach towards these prisoners. That they don't leave them out in the cold. They sit down and they realize, oh, these are people who have made one mistake that might plague them for the rest of their lives. But here we have the chance to improve their chances at jobs or creating a second life. Now, my hope is that you all will come and donate just your time, simply your time, and you come and sit down with us and help listen to these prisoners' needs and help send out the materials they need. Thank you for your time.